Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. And I know you must be mystified looking at all the candles before you and you're thinking, am I really on Amy's Scents and Songs? Because normally it takes me forever to go through a candle, but I've been on a bit of a candle frenzy here lately and I've really been enjoying these. So I'm going to share with you some candles I've gone through really in the last month. And I will say that I gave some of them an initial burn, but many of them ended up or even spent their whole life under a candle lamp. So I can speak to the burn on some of these, but not all of these. I'm not a big fan of soot. Something starts sooting, I tend to gravitate very quickly to the candle lamp. I do have a video on this channel about my candle lamp, so if you're interested, you might check that out. So without further ado, first of all, we have Root Beer Float from Homeworks by Harry Slatkin, and this is my favorite root beer scent of from any vendor, be it vendor wax, candles, you name it. This is, to me, the best. So this is described as root beer, anise, sparkling ginger, vanilla bean, and crystallized sugar. And this is so fragrant and beautiful, as if you had a root beer float of the best recipe in front of you. It's so sweet and syrupy, and that anise note makes it very strong with a little bit of bite to it, which is the way I like root beer to be. The ice cream makes it creamy. This is just divine. So actually this burned pretty well. I probably burned it 3 times for several hours each, and it threw very well, about an 8 to a 9. I kept the wicks trim very short. It was doing well. Once it began to come down in the vessel, it did start to soot a bit, so I popped it under the candle lamp, and great success. So it lasted for days. Absolutely beautiful, and I will always enjoy that as long as they bring it back, which they didn't this year. So I hope they will, because I love that. So I have a couple here from Bath & Body Works, and I loved both of these scents. I had a little trouble with the burn on this one. This was Bahama Fizz with the somewhat provocative label, and this is described as fresh kiwi slices, island pineapple, coconut water, splash of rum, and essential oils. So I didn't get really a splash of rum in this, but it is a lovely tropical blend without being overly coconutty. This is more of a fresh, fruity blend. The burn on this was horrible, at least for me. The first burn smelled nothing of the scent itself and all of kerosene. Just absolutely a kerosene scent in my home. And it became dark and murky in the wax, heavy soot. I thought, no, we're not doing this. So I poured off that top gray wax that had gotten so burnt smelling and put it under the candle lamp, and all was glory thereafter. I love this fragrance. I would buy this again in a heartbeat. Loved it. So this did very well under the candle lamp. Now, Kent over at the Candle channel, he said that yes, the first burn wasn't too good, but it improved after that. So he had more patience than I, and found that it burned better further down in the vessel. So, but for me, the candle lamp saved the day, and I loved Bahama Fizz. Next up, we have Juicy Pink Grapefruit from Bath & Body Works. This was wonderful, and actually this one burned pretty well. So I probably burned this one 3 times, and it had a reasonably clean burn, a little bit of soot, but nothing much. Good throw, about a 7 to an 8 in my largest room. So I was happy with it. I wanted it to be a bit stronger. So after, I believe, the 3rd burn, I went ahead and used the candle lamp. And then it was glorious. It's described as sugared pink grapefruit, juicy peach, fresh mango blossoms, and essential oils. So just the juiciest, most ripe pink grapefruit. I loved this. So both this and Bahama Fizz were on sale for $8.99, so got a really good price on these. Loved them and would definitely buy them again. So that was a big success. Next up, we have this baby candle from Village Candle, and this was Lemon Pound Cake. I bought this on a website called, I think it's Stonewall. I think it's called Stonewall, so it isn't under Village Candle itself. I had a little trouble with this. It was not really scented to speak of. I've had this lemon pound cake in a candle before, and it was okay, but wow, this didn't throw at all. I've had it burning, couldn't smell anything, put it under the candle lamp, and I still couldn't smell anything. It was maybe a 1 to a 2 if I'm being generous. So yeah, I was disappointed. So that's lemon pound cake from Village Candle. Next up, also this one didn't do anything. This was Hazelnut Cream. I have had this from Mainstays before in the wax melts. It was wonderful. I love hazelnut. It has a coffee note, hazelnut, and a creamy note. Love, but this one was largely unscented. So I tried burning it with my nose in the dish, couldn't smell anything. And then I put it under the candle lamp. Again, nothing. 1 to a 2. I got a slight coffee note, and that was it. So, you know, I don't know what happened here at Walmart, but it's a shame because this is a beautiful fragrance. Okay, next up. Oh, come to mama. These are the Goose Creek Cake Pop duo that I have. Now, there are other. This is banana butter and vanilla bean. So let's talk first. These are wonderful, first of all. The scents. These I learned about through my friend Janelle from Jay's Scented Home on Instagram, and she recommended them, especially this one because it is a sweet candied banana, which I prefer. I like really all banana, but I love that runt banana. I know you're not all fans of that, but I really am. So she recommended this, and this is the most delectable, fattening, gourmand, beautiful buttery bakery. Oh goodness. So you have that candied banana, very buttery, very cakey. It is just delicious. So as a candle, I started off burning this. It smelled great. It was like an 8 to a 9, beautiful throw. However, Goose Creek is, I think, notorious for being soot monsters, and these were no exception. So I just couldn't deal with the soot. So under the candle lamp it went after a couple of burns. And you can see the soot. It accumulated in an interesting pattern when I put this under the candle lamp. So you can see there was a lot of soot going on. However, this scent is wonderful, and I have purchased more of these. So that's Banana Butter Cake Pop. Similarly, and I didn't even bother trying to burn this one. This is Vanilla Bean Cake Pops, also from Goose Creek. Similarly delicious, a beautiful vanilla, like a true vanilla bean or vanilla extract. Not overly sweet. It was just beautiful. And with the cake and that buttery note, these are really good. I bought another one of these too. I also bought Strawberry Cake Pop, Confetti Cake Pop, and Butterscotch Cake Pop. So I was born under the Cake Pop star. So this one I only used in the candle lamp. So when I poured it out, you can see it pulled up some of the wax below. It's just a little choppy looking in there, but I had this many days under the candle lamp. Glorious. So I will enjoy the backups I have of those. Now, in the front, I am so pleased to talk about Kringle Candle, and it's also branded Country Candle Daylights. So these are little 1.5 ounce candles, and they're so great. They're also on sale right now. They have a Christmas collection, Christmas in July, and a summer collection, and I believe it's 12 of them for, is it $24? So they end up being $2 a piece. Great price. It's so nice because these will last a couple of days, and at least on the candle warmer, and also burning, they're doing very well with no soot. It gives you a chance to learn some fragrances from Kringle, which I have not been very familiar with this company. Anyway, I am thrilled with these. So let me talk through these fragrances. First of all, going today in my enclosed porch, which is a larger room, I have gold and cashmere, and this is so beautiful. It's a very comforting, soft cashmere, kind of musky note, a little bit of citrus in there to brighten it. I love this, and it is burning in there. I didn't put this on the candle lamp today. No soot. I could not be more pleased. That room has heavy AC, and it's the air movement is strong. So I did put it in a tea light warmer turned away so that the breeze wouldn't continually be hitting the wick, and it's just doing famously. Very strong strength and throw. Love it. Next up is Candy Cane Cheesecake, and this one I actually put on a candle warmer, so a hot plate. This is like the creamiest cheesecake without that sour note that you sometimes get with cheesecake, and then a delicious peppermint. So the scent notes were lemon zest, creamy caramel, candy cane mint, and vanilla. And I put this on the hot plate. It lasted 2.5 days, and it was strong and beautiful. The lemon zest really brightened it. I can't say you get a lemony note, but it brightened it. And again, you don't get that sour note. So that is the really best cheesecake scent I've ever smelled of any kind. So that's Candy Cane Cheesecake. That one is under Country Candle, which is, again, a sub-brand of Kringle. Next up, we had Cozy Cabin, similarly, and I like that these are so easy to put on a hot plate or under the lamp. This is brown sugar, vanilla bean, warm cinnamon, and smoke. So the smoke note is predominant, and then you get the coziness of the vanilla bean and the cinnamon in the background, not overly sweet. A smoky, comforting, like evening sitting around enjoying yourself and relaxing kind of scent. And look at the label. I love these labels. So that was Cozy Cabin. And then finally, I think this was my favorite. This is Iced Citrus. And this was also, I had this under the candle lamp. This is lemon peppermint, frosted pine, grapefruit, verbena root, and sugar crystals. So it's a very minty, citrusy, not overly sweet, but sweet enough that it's just a beautiful fragrance. And the frosted pine was not predominant. There was just a bit of woodiness in this. So minty citrus, and the citrus being the strongest note. So that was Iced Citrus. I am really happy with these, and I have purchased rather a few of them. So that is it. I hope you have enjoyed this. I do have some vendor empties, and I think I will do that in a separate video because I have limited time I can record on my phone. So thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.